Have you ever wondered how a massive airplane carrying 239 people can just disappear without a trace? On March 8, 2014, Malaysia Airlines flight MH370 took off from Kuala Lumpur, heading to Beijing. Everything seemed completely normal. Clear skies, experienced crew, passengers settling in for a routine flight. Then suddenly, silence. At exactly 1:19 a.m., the co-pilot calmly said the final words. "Good night, Malaysian 370. Seconds later, the aircraft vanished from civilian radar. But this was not just a disappearance. It was something far more disturbing. Military radar later revealed that MH370 did not crash immediately. Instead, it made a sharp, deliberate turn back across Malaysia. Not a mistake. Not confusion. A controlled move. The plane continued flying for hours, completely off the radar. Someone was in control. Even more chilling, the aircraft's transponder, the system that identifies and tracks planes, was manually switched off. That does not happen by accident. That requires intention. And here is where the mystery deepens. Although the plane disappeared, it was still quietly communicating with a satellite system operated by MH370. These signals, known as handshakes, revealed something unbelievable. MH370 kept flying for another 6 to 7 hours. Not toward China, but south, into one of the most remote places on Earth, the southern Indian Ocean. An endless stretch of deep, dark water. No witnesses. No survivors. When the fuel finally ran out, experts believe the aircraft plunged into the ocean, disappearing beneath waters reaching depths of over 6,000 meters. What followed was one of the largest and most expensive search operations in history. Countries like Australia, Malaysia, and China searched more than 120,000 square kilometers of ocean. Years passed. Hundreds of millions spent. And still, no main wreckage. Only a few haunting clues surfaced. Pieces of the aircraft, confirmed parts of MH370, washed up years later on remote shores like Reunion Island and along the coast of East Africa. Proof that the plane did crash. But not enough to explain why. So what really happened on board that night? Some investigators believe the captain, Zahari Ahmad Shah, may have deliberately diverted the plane. Others argue it was a tragic hypoxia event, where everyone on board slowly lost oxygen, leaving the aircraft to fly on autopilot like a ghost in the sky. Hijacking is possible. Mechanical failure is also possible. But here is the truth. No theory fully explains the evidence. That is what makes MH370 one of the most terrifying mysteries of our time. In an age of GPS, satellites, and advanced technology, a Boeing 777 simply vanished. 239 people gone. No final message. No clear answers. No closure. And over a decade later, one chilling question still remains. What really happened in those final hours? Follow the growth code, like, share, and comment your theory below.